everybody, today I'm going to be showing you how to make my two favorite hairstyles. They're so easy to make and they look amazing. I hope you enjoy them, and here they go. So the first hairstyle I call the braid hairstyle. So basically you have to split your hair in two, as straight a line as possible, and you just brush or comb your hair into that straight line. Then you get from the back of the line, you just separate the end of the hair until you have your hair right into two pieces. Once you have that, you have to put all the hair above your ear. Just like this. See how it's above the ear? You have to try to get that as symmetrical as possible when we do the other side. And now you just braid it above the ear. Make sure that this bit is quite flat, because if it isn't flat, it won't look good at the end. Okay, so now that this is done, I'm just going to secure it with a hairband so that it doesn't come undone while I do the other side. And now I'm going to do the same thing I did with this side, only with the other side. Remember that it has to be above the ear. Okay, so now I have two different braids, and now I'm going to put this one, making sure that this is quite still. I'm just going to put it around the head so it makes a little arch. And now I'm going to get two pins, or slides, or however you want to call them, and just pin them in place. Pin the braid into the hair like this, and now I get the other side, and I'm going to try to make a different cross. Okay? Get it from over here and pin it. Make sure you get all that flyaway hair that comes out over here, and just get it all in there. See here? Now it doesn't matter how ugly this one is, because now this one is going to hide it. So now pressing in over here, because a bit of the hair is here, you just press it over there in front of the other braid, and then you get another two pins, and this time you need to pin it kind of underneath the braid. Here there's one, and the same thing, I'm trying to make a cross. Okay, that's done. Now you can tell this is like very wobbly. So now you just have to get even more pins and get one braid, the back braid, get one of the little side things and just pin it onto your head. So now it can't move around. And then you do the same thing with the other braid. This braid, you get a side pin and just pin it in. And there we go, it's done. Sometimes if you don't like this, just get another one, another pin, and just pin it in. And that's it, it's done. Very easy, very simple, and it looks beautiful. If I'm in a festive mood, sometimes I just twist in some butterflies or flowers, whatever. So that is look number one. Let's get on to look number two. Okay, so now we're going to do look number two. I'm going to call it the hair tuck, because it's basically tucking your hair away. Now, what we have to do is brush your hair back right to the base of your head. So now it looks as if I'm about to make a low ponytail. So now you use a hairband. Try so that it isn't a very bright color. Try to do the closest color to your hair as possible. And you just tie it on. A bit farther out, not right close to the skull, just a bit further out. Something like this. Okay, so then we're going to open the hair. So now what we're going to do is open the hair like this, right through so there's a hole, and just put your hair through it. And now we're going to do this a couple more times, and you'll see that soon, depending on the length of your hair, it's just going to start like creating this curl and getting less and less hair. At one point, you'll reach a place when you can't tuck it in anymore, and that is when pins are going to come in handy. Like this. See, I have very little hair left, and now I'm going to tuck this hair in and just pin it in place with lots of pins. Now, you might find that there's a little bit of, you might find that you can still see a bit of the band that you've used to tie your hair. So just try to move some of the hair on the sides so that it covers it. Okay, so once you've done that, you can either leave it like that, or to cover the mess that is behind, you can create a little bow with a ribbon, or put in clips with flowers in, whatever you want. So I put it the size that I want it to be, and now I'm going to get another pin, put it the upper side of the pin through the little knot that I've made, right through, and then I'm just going to pin this above where all the mess is, and then the bow is going to hide all the mess. Make sure that wherever you pin it in is where the bow is going to be. So it'll be kind of like this. So this is the finished look. It's very easy and simple to make, and it looks good with literally every single piece of clothing you have in your wardrobe, I promise. I really hope it's been useful to you, and I hope you use these hairstyles. See you later. Bye. And I really... Okay. Problemo. I'm not used to doing this without a mirror.